What's up? Welcome back to the Section 10 podcast, episode 488, presented by Underdog Fantasy. It is the home of your 53-42 third wild card spot, Boston Red Sox. My name is Jared Carabas, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Tyler Milliken. Excuse me, this is Coley Mick, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Tyler Milliken, and he killed his dog Bullet, and you can't teach that. Bada boom. Realest guys in the room. Steve, how you doing?
Ooh, what up, Section 10 in the building?
In the motherfucking building. Presented by Blue Moon.
Suck one.
Produced by Jake Yazzie.
Fuck yeah.
That is accountability. That was crazy. That was wild.
That is very good.
I missed one fucking episode, and I'm out of the intro. Just that quickly. Crazy.
Oh, man. Coley, it's like we missed you so much, but we could only miss you so much when your head was there. So you were kind of there, you know?
No, I get. Well, that makes it even more.
It's worse.
Fuck up. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you were very present.
That's for Tyler.
Wait,
get the fuck out of here, hitting 0 home runs in the fucking Dinger Derby, you fucking idiot. You're a loser, dude. What a loser. What a loser.
He used all his energy up in batting practice.
Oh my God. Embarrassing for Section 10. Going out there looking like a dumbass. Oh, I'm sick. Oh, look at me. I have COVID-19. Oh, the coronavirus. All right, dude. You would have hit 0 even if you fucking took steroids.
That is such bullshit. If I was roided up, I was going deep a lot more.
No, you weren't.
Wind, for whatever reason, was extra strong during my round.
No.
And
Everyone else.
That's a crazy take. If the wind was extra strong, the cameras would have worked and would have been able to stream live from that breeze.
Oh,
That's a fair take.
Not get started on that.
But if people saw my rounds of BP, I was going deep. I hit at least 4 or 5 homers during BP.
Yeah, do you think maybe taking 19 rounds of batting practice in 106-degree heat leading up to the Derby maybe was a poor choice strategy-wise?
Yes, I can admit that now.
Tyler, I gotta say, every second I looked up, you were taking a new round of batting practice, and everyone else is drinking water, using the cooling towels they gave us, and Tyler's just dripping in sweat, taking cuts up there. I'm like, dude, this thing doesn't start for 90 minutes. Like, you gotta relax.
I felt better every single time I did step up there, but yeah, after the 4th round, I started to see stars a little bit. I started to feel a little uncomfortable. I had a traumatic moment in the bathroom that I can't speak about that really might have impacted me in a lot of ways.
Wait, can you say it? I think you can. Can he say that?
It feels wrong.
I feel like I wouldn't.
But it was traumatic.
We'll save it.
And the people that know about it know what I went through in there.
What's up with your shitty internet too? I'm gonna suspend you for that now.
Yeah, you're borderline right now.
Like you're home. Like what's up? Like when you're down the Cape, we gave you a free pass. It's like, all right, he's on vacation. He's doesn't have his home Wi-Fi, but like right now, there's no excuse for this. I feel like you're kind of sabotaging your internet on purpose because you don't want to answer for your war crimes. Steve?
I'm actually going to back Tyler here. I think he's trying to give the folks that weren't able to tune in live to the Derby an experience of what it was like when we were trying to broadcast the Derby.
Yeah.
It was a lot like that.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, Coley, break it down for us. Watching back home, not great, right?
No, I mean, it was a tough scene. The first 4 links, and I'm trying to troubleshoot it from afar. I know how hot it is. I also see all the fuckheads being like, if you were at Barstool, this wouldn't happen. The fucking producer from Barstool works here.
Yeah.
Like he was running the operation.
That is a great point.
Like that, when I saw that, I was like, I know it's not his fault, so I'm not throwing him under the bus. Like he can't control the Texas heat. That's not on our guy at all.
No.
But for people being like, oh, it's the company, because nothing, and I shout out to Barstool, I love them forever. But every live stream they do goes exactly that way. Like, what a terrible point. Yeah. That's the charm of their live streams. But it was frustrating for me because I knew you guys just had to power through, and especially Tyler leading off, I at least wanted to see that. I think it was Joey was up. You could hear the commentary, but you like every time he went to swing, it was like the camera was like, that's too many pixels for us to try and deal with at this point in time. So it was a tough scene. I think we handled it well as a company. The apology video was funny.
Oh, hell of an apology.
Owned up to it.
That was my favorite apology I think I've ever made. Like I wish we had more opportunities for apology videos, because that one, if you haven't heard this apology, buddy.
Our bad. We had some technical difficulties today. For those of you, I saw some people say, hey, I took off work so I could watch the Underdog Dinger Derby. We're sorry. Hey, shit happens when you're doing live TV. I guess that there were some issues in terms of the heat messing with the equipment. But the good news is we recorded the Dinger Derby. So we have it all on film. It looks great. It's awesome. We're going to have some post-production. It sucks that it wasn't live, but it did still go on. It was all recorded, and it will be posted tomorrow before the All-Star game. So I hope you guys still enjoy it. We had a great time. We think it was an awesome production outside of the live element of it. So again, we feel like shit. We're sorry, you know? Fuck, man. It happens. But I hope you watch it tomorrow. Look for the Dinger Derby. Shout out to Underdog. And we'll see you in the comments.
I mean, fuck. Like, what do you want from us? I mean, the apology video slapped. Like, people were all about the apology. It was great.
Yeah, it was great. I didn't love being included in the apology video.
Yeah,
Loved
that was
being
tough.
included in the actual derby. That was very funny.
Yeah.
Being in the apology, I didn't fuck up.
Oh, you were there.
My hands were clean.
You were there. You know,
my hands were clean. If anything, I was the only one providing shade. Me and Steve's naturally big head were providing shade for everything else that was going on.
I was providing shade for Joe West when I was up at the plate. I mean, Joe West is in our club, in the Big Head Club as well.
Yeah.
But I got to say, little peek behind the curtain here, and this is a major shout out to Jeremy, to Jake, to Mike Eamon. Because we joked that night on Monday night. Dude, the apology video's crushing. Like, this is doing really well. We might have to do more of these apology videos and just keep pushing this thing back as far as we can go. And we're like, got some laughs out of it. Next morning comes around, and we got the file back from the company, and the audio cut out an hour in. So the last hour of the Home Run Derby did not have any audio. I woke up, Jeremy's at his laptop. He's like, it's not good. Like, it's all bad. It's not good. We don't have audio for the last hour. That took up like all of Jeremy, Jake, Eamon's Tuesday, but still got it up. Very proud of the team for getting it up. But yeah, we were very close to, it was a joke at first, but then it's like, we're going to actually have to do another apology video.
When I came into the kitchen that morning and you guys said that, like, I thought you were joking. Like, that's how shocking it was. And yet, they weren't negative. You guys grinded and found a way. It was impressive.
Jeremy should have lost his mind. Like, it went on for like 7 hours trying to get this like file, the audio file we needed. Just level-headed guy. I mean, same with you, Jake. Like, you guys handled that really well, and I don't know anyone else in that scenario that handles it the way you guys did. Jake?
Yeah, no, I mean, never want to lose the audio like that, but we found a way to get it done. Appreciate everyone sticking with us. I think it still came out pretty good. Obviously, live would have been sick. Hopefully, we can pull that off next time, but I think overall, the broadcast still came out pretty solid.
Yeah, and technically, it was live. Like, we did like a YouTube premiere. So if you watched it when we dropped it, then you had a live viewing experience. There were a bunch of people in there. And the best part was that all the participants were in the chat. So like we were watching it live with you, and we were interacting with people as they were watching it live for the first time. So I'm not going to say that it was better, but it kind of was.
After what he did to me.
Huh?
You're asking us to suspend?
Oh, hello.
What?
Guess what?
What?
Your internet cut out.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, so you suspended. You were giving me shit. But what about you?
I got kids, dude. What the fuck? They're playing Roblox in the other room. They're watching YouTube. Like, sorry for being the dad that stepped up. You know what I'm saying?
So you're throwing it in my face that I don't have kids.
Yeah, dude. Fucking figure it out.
Martha, hit me up.
Martha,
hey, girlfriend, hit me up.
Yeah.
Poor Martha.
You got my number. You got my digits.
Poor Martha. Just in general, there's no other thought behind that. Just poor Martha.
After living with me for a few days, that's the take.
Yeah, like your fucking back hair is disgusting.
What?
Like, this Coley.
Why was Millibars so late? Like the plane was taking off, he had to like a runaway train. He had to like run up alongside of it and jump on.
His bag was
It's a great
too
question.
heavy.
It's a great question.
The carry-on was like 70 pounds, and he didn't know that you can't do that.
I just didn't know there was a rule to like any of that. I thought it was just whatever you could fit in a bag. Like you had the
He was
opportunity.
just carrying like the biggest suitcase you've ever seen, and they're like, buddy, no.
And nobody
Not
in
gonna
like
work.
the line was like, hey, I'm going to speak up on your behalf. You look like you haven't been here before. I thought someone would be willing to do something like that. No, they were even willing to pick up the bag and then let me through to the other side before sending me back.
Tyler, we talk about your shortcomings a lot. Again, I'm looking right at you for 4 minutes. You were right behind me in the line, a couple rows back, and you just didn't see me. I thought we made eye contact like 5 times. I waved to you, and you just don't. Is your vision bad? Is that what this is? Do you need glasses?
My eyes, I wear contacts or wear glasses. You know, I do both. But my eyes just don't focus in unless I'm paying attention. I kind of just see through everything.
No,
That's
you
what it
shut your
feels like.
brain off entirely. That's clear.
Basically, I'm on
Yeah.
autopilot if I'm not actually
I
doing
basically
something.
see like the body of Milliken, but not like the mind, I guess.
Right.
Did I look
Right.
happy or did I just look like
No,
dead?
you looked lost. You looked lost, and you're with your huge suitcase, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if that's getting through.
Wait,
So he's boarding the Titanic. He's got
Yeah, but you got
Vent-
through. You got through the scanner thing where you put
Exactly.
the hands up. So I'm like, oh, he's good. And they're checking my bag because TSA has never seen a podcast microphone before. They just assume it's a bomb every time. It's like, yep, it's cords to a microphone. And I'm like, all right, Tyler's gonna beat me there. Jared somehow was like right next to us this whole time, and we didn't see him, but he was the pilot of the plane.
Yeah, I was. I had the pilot pass, dude.
Yep, 400,000, right, for the pilot pass.
Yep, 400 grand. Before tax. You know, I'm not gonna throw
Oh,
the tax
geez.
figure out
Wow.
there. Did you notice who we flew home with, by the way, Steven?
G-Bob.
Yeah, we did.
what?
Yeah, we did. Yep.
I saw him getting his bag. Yeah, you can't miss him in person. He's got a certain walk to him.
No, he's like that droopy basset hound cartoon.
That is
Yeah.
extremely accurate. Yep, nailed it.
Yeah. Yeah, he did the same thing that he did in spring training, like when he walked in the bathroom and like did like the Simpsons gif where he just like
Held his
did-
piss.
Yeah, so I saw him like walk into where we were sitting at the gate, and he was walking towards us, noticed that it was me, and then just bang, took a hard left. Didn't see him again, but yeah, he was on our flight. What a fucking loser that guy is.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was on our flight. Anyways, can we talk about for a second Tyler Milliken? We talked about the fact that he if it wasn't for a delay, he would have missed the flight first and foremost. Then we get to Texas. The next morning, he is just all gung ho about like, man, this is gonna be an awesome trip. I'm super pumped to be here with the boys. I can't wait to show off my cannonball. Like they're gonna be super impressed with this. So he does a cannonball into the pool.
Over the net.
Never
He avoided
recovered. Never recovered. He came out of the pool gassed. Like his face was flush. It was beet red. He was panting and he was sweating and then never recovered for the rest of the trip. This was on Saturday morning. We left on Wednesday. It was crazy. I've never seen anything like it. He was just like, you guys got to see this cannonball. And he left it all out on the field.
It wasn't even a cannonball. You did like a back dive. I would even call that dive.
Jackknife? Jackknife?
He-
It
it was
looked like he
freestyle.
was in the
Belly flop.
Olympics.
Yeah.
He says, I'm going to jump over the volleyball net. I'm like, Tyler, you shouldn't do that. And he's like, no, I'm going to do it because we're doing the house tour cribs thing. It's going to be great for the video. I'm like, all right, well, he's going to die this way. And you cleared it perfectly. One of the most athletic things I've seen anyone do in a long time, but it cost you the rest of the trip.
Yeah, I had chlorine in my lungs. I don't know what went wrong. Like something really bad happened because like the next morning, or really even later that night, it wasn't even the next morning. I completely succumbed to my illness. I couldn't go anywhere. I slept 13 hours that night and I woke up sicker.
Well, during the Trump stuff, you you looked like you got shot. Like it was,
felt
you
that
were on
way.
the couch just like, I'm like, what's up with Tyler? We were starting to look over at you. You didn't look good. Something
All right.
looked off.
Let's
but-
be honest. It was more than not looking good. I was sweating profusely.
Yeah.
Like to a point where it was like Jared was looking at me like out of the corner of his eye every few minutes and moving farther away.
Credit to you, though. You ended the day. You went to bed. Sun was definitely big time still out, and you called it.
Yeah, 7 p.m. bedtime. You guys were like, yeah, go lay down. We'll check on you before we leave. And I was asleep, 5 minutes later?
Good stuff.
Shout out to
sent your
Joey,
ass to
great
bed.
roommate.
I sent your ass to bed.
Yeah, you got tossed. Yep.
I
Yeah.
had to. Suspended at the house.
Yeah. But how overall was your experience, T-Dog? How would you rate your experience of the trip?
It was a fucking blast to be around so many talented and like creative people and see what it's like to kind of make that content or what goes into their own stuff in a lot of ways. And I had just never been in that spot with like any of you guys where we hung out multiple days in a row and we kind of like, you know, just got to know each other beyond like, at least for me, the podcast. Like we've done things together, Jared, and I've known you for a couple of years now, but Steve, you know, Jake, I've known obviously for a while, but Joey, Jay Hay, Jeremy, Mike, like we had so much fucking fun. Even meeting Dallas for the first time was insanely cool and kind of having that moment too. So it felt like the true moment where I got to, you know, really connect with everyone in person and they got to see who I really was. And it sucked that I was sick, but for someone who hasn't traveled to a lot of places, definitely a trip I won't ever forget. Even if like we had so many things go wrong for us over like a 4-day span.
I'm glad you came away from it with a positive experience because I mean, goddamn, this dude just like took hell from his employer for taking vacation days and then goes there and gets sick immediately. Just like stuck his neck out to be able to go down to Texas to make content and took a bunch of shit for it and then shows up dead. Just can't, like, it's just tough.
It's just the most Tyler Milliken thing that can happen.
Credit to you, Tyler. You were a team player the whole week, and I've gained respect and appreciation for you as we have gone on this season. That only continued going up through this trip.
Thank you. I really do appreciate that. And I want to say, you know, a lot of thanks. Mike and Jeremy were awesome. Like, obviously, while we were creating stuff, handling things behind the scenes, they were like, honestly, like babysitters for me a lot of the time. Like, Mike at numerous points would pull me to like the side and be like,
how you doing, T?
T, you need some water. Like,
Dude,
sit down. You are dying. Like, please. And Jeremy, like, checking on me, texting me, like, all the time. Even when I got home from my flight, Jeremy's like, you good, T? You make it through security? Like, did you make it to Martha? Like, make sure you're okay. Everybody was so good.
Cool.
Jared checking on me at fucking 10 p.m. Go ahead, Coley.
How much were you paid to put on that Yankees jersey?
And money?
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
As opposed to what? What else
I've
you
been
getting
paid in food, tenders,
sexual favors,
anything.
Yeah.
Listen, there's a lot of forms of currency in the world. I will say for the people that don't know, or I don't want to spoil it, I guess, right? It hasn't come out yet in the vlog, but I did not expect what actually played out.
Yeah, I'm glad that clip happened. Well, Jared, the thing about FanFest, talk about a guy that had a blast at it. It was Jared Carabas. He was like, that is the most fun I've ever had in my life.
It.
Can we do it? Can we do it again? You said. Can we go back in and do everything again?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the thing about FanFest is that I loved it. And when every time I close my eyes, I go back to it. You know, I just
yeah. Well, you texted me this morning like I couldn't even fall asleep last night thinking about FanFest.
Thinking about FanFest, yeah.
That was fun.
There was like so Eamon was doing the vlog for FanFest, and he was just at the very end. He goes, "All right, so just to close it out, I'm gonna just ask you like how things were, and you just give me just close it out with your reaction to FanFest. Yeah, all right, go." And I was like, yeah, fucking thing sucked. These people suck. The security sucks. It was completely underwhelming. I fucking hate this place. Yeah. And he's like, all right, we're not using that. Steve, what do you got?
Well, I was talking to Eamon, and he obviously did a great job this whole week documenting everything. And it hit us like we haven't gotten anything of Jared at this fan fest because it started with security being the worst, not letting Mike bring his camera in. I think we talked about that on the last podcast. And so Jared was obviously not pleased. I mean, we were all not pleased. It was all, it's 110 degrees.
He asked me if I wanted to step outside.
That was
No,
crazy.
I know. But I'm just saying.
Literally because I was like, we just want to film the fan fest to like showcase it. You want to step outside, bro?
But the second I saw that, I'm like, oh man, he said that to the wrong guy. Now Jared's gonna be upset the rest of the day, and this sucks.
Oh, I mean, it's not even like, I mean, I would have beat the fuck out of that guy. He was like 5'5". He was like Tyler's height. But I think
Fuck you.
what pissed me off was the principle of it. It wasn't the fact that he invited a physical altercation. It was like the fact that he was so proud of himself for stopping us from coming in with a camera. Like we had malicious intent. I was already annoyed that we didn't get credentialed. And then it's like, all right, fine. Like, you know, we're not credentialed for the red carpet, which we do every fucking year. We're not going to have any content on the field. Like that sucks for Major League Baseball because we would have made great content. But it's like, now you're going to bust our balls over Fan Fest? Like, you don't want us filming video of the fucking World Baseball Classic trophy? Like, what the like, what's in here? What's in here that like you're protecting like government secrets? Who gives a shit?
It's also not even about like the camera because they were letting other cameras in. So it's more just like there's a specific nature of Mike's camera that doesn't count, but the other cameras can document the World Series trophy and the Derby trophy. What are we talking about?
And then on top of it, like telling Mike, who, you know, this is his job, like handling a camera and knowing cameras are his profession. And you're like, hey, I'm a photographer too. Let me tell you what it actually is. That's an absurd thing to do to somebody.
I think he's a photographer because he has a camera on his phone. Like, I don't even, that guy does not look like he's taken a professional photograph in his entire life.
No.
I would say like in Massachusetts, I'd put it at like 1 out of every 25 security guards thinks they're a cop. Like they think they're like
this dude.
Like
not just a cop. This guy thought he was Jack Bauer. Like he thought
Texas, I think these guys, like 1 out of every 2.
Russians are here. They've got the warhead. They're if I let him bring that camera in, he will attach it to something, and now they've got nuclear warheads inside the ballpark, and I need to stop
9/11-2.
Yes,
this is what's going to happen here.
Ballpark in Arlington is about to explode because of Mike Eamon.
Like Mike went back to the truck with the camera to put it away, and this dude went up to the next security guard and was like, "Whoa! Stopped another one, baby! Yes, let's go, brother!" Crazy.
Guy sucks. Yeah. But you love FanFest. Hey, you loved it.
Love FanFest.
What was your favorite part of the fest?
Honestly, when the guy tried to fight me for asking why I couldn't bring a camera inside. That was my favorite. Yeah, the uniformed personnel that worked at the front gate.
The thing, I'm sure we'll talk Texas, but the thing about Texas that I feel like people from Texas totally forgot this week is that a lot of people that aren't from Texas came there for the All-Star game and the festivities, and they're not used to 110 degrees every single day. Having that event outside is just, what the hell are we doing? It's right next to Globe Life. Who cares what it's next to? Like, the Fan Fest is for that weekend, typically. Like, Monday, Tuesday, it's like Derby, All-Star game, it's the other stuff. So the fact that they had that outdoors was just foolish, and we hated it. Now, we loved it.
No, I loved it. Mm-hmm. I loved it. Speak for yourself, dude. I had a fucking awesome time.
No, I loved it. I had a blast.
Yeah, FanFest was sick. But Tyler?
I just want to shout out Jay Hay. When we were in the team store and we were buying stuff, I was walking around with a woman's tank top that I was going to buy that I didn't know was a woman's tank top. And multiple... Go ahead, Jared.
Jared.
For the record, I'm going to defend Tyler here. I would have bought that tank top as well. I did not realize it was a woman's tank top.
Yeah, multiple people approved it. And I was like, oh, damn, this is going to be my thing. Like, it shows my figure off a little bit. Like, I was really liking it. And then Jay Hay was like, hey, I'm not judging you, but I am going to let you know that is a woman's tank top. I think you could pull it off, but before you go and buy it. It was just very nice and understanding, and I really appreciated it. Joey wanted me to buy it.
I like the, oh, damn, this is going to be my thing. Like, that's just now the item you wear every day moving forward. Like, I found the clothing item that I need.
Yeah.
It felt very me.
I feel like you need a leash in public.
Low-key, I think everyone in the
Tyler,
group discovered that.
We mentioned Tyler's stuff a lot, and it's just all true though.
Yeah.
Like it's not like sometimes I think it can get excessive, and it's like, all right, let's do some sock stuff, let's do all this, but none of it's inaccurate. It's not like a bit. Like Tyler's not a character; he is just the goofball.
Mm-hmm.
And like at all times, anything can happen. You said you fell over walking to the Uber. You almost.
It was really a scary moment, unfortunately. After the home run derby, I was heading back to the house.
Unfortunately.
And I was alone, which, is probably never a good thing. And I was walking to the Uber
you need
zone.
an adult.
Yeah, it was like
You need
3
an
miles away, this Uber zone. And I didn't pick up my foot high enough on the sidewalk, and I was carrying around this $30 souvenir beer thing. And I fell.
Souvenir beer.
I fell. I fell right on the pavement. I stumbled. I tried to get up. I was able to, but all my stuff fell out of my pockets. It was like Sonic in the rings. Like they popped all over the ground. And some lady asked if I was okay. I had to shake her off, and I kind of just had to drag myself.
Tyler's calling off the trainer. He's walking off on his own power.
Yeah.
But Jake had a good line later where it was just like, what, did you like trip, fall your head through the window and go like, this Uber for Tyler?
Walking off the parking lot, thumbs up for all the people. They appreciate it. Yeah, I think, I forget who said it, but somebody said Tyler is just a cartoon character, and that's correct.
It's true. It's true.
He is a cartoon character.
Thank
Why
you.
we love him. Steve?
I wanted to ask something about the home run derby that we did. Question for you first, Jared, because I was curious just thinking about it. Who do you think was the MVP of the day? I have someone in mind. There are some candidates. Jake is one of them. My pick was Joe West.
Joe West is definitely there, but like
Connor's got to be in the running, obviously.
Yeah. Connor's a dog, by the way. I feel bad that I didn't mention him earlier.
No, the MVP was Jake. For sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jake got screwed in the Derby. He hit 10 home runs, which I believe was the second most for anyone in the first round, and didn't advance because he went up against Connor, who hit 16. Yeah. No, I mean, he slow played his aces by taking batting practice and just didn't display any of that power in BP, and then just got in there in the first round, started cranking homers. Yeah. I mean, like, he should have advanced to the semifinals, and God knows what would have happened once he got there. We don't know. Like, we only got to see one round in the Derby. We don't know.
Could have won this thing. I was very impressed with Joe West. Very funny. I don't know why I thought he was going to be more like standoffish. Super friendly dude. He was doing like tap my shoulder, like telling me joke stuff. He did the classic like, oh, these guys got faces for radio, which I feel like every old guy loves saying that. That's like their favorite line.
A good line. I think it's a good line.
Yeah, because it gets
plays.
the guys laughing. Like
Yeah,
the
plays.
dudes were chuckling at that one. It still plays, but no, credit to him. He was. It's just funny because he's just standing back there. I'm like, that's Cowboy Joe standing behind us. And I obviously wasn't hitting a lot of homers, but there was one that was close and went out. And he's like, "Yep, home run." I'm like, "That right? We have Joe West that's calling this home run derby." That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, he was great. I love Joe West.
Were you worried at all at 5 homers? Was any part of you like, "Am I going to get past 5?"
No.
What would the number have been? You hit 7. I mean, you're acting like you hit a bunch. You
I
hit 2 more
fucking
than that.
quit halfway through. Once I beat you, I started bunting.
I didn't hit a ton because my stamina stunk too. Our staminas were terrible. So you're acting like stamina's part of it.
Yeah, but like I hit more in the second round. Like my bot, like if I needed to hit more, I would have hit more. But once I beat you, I kind of just quit.
I think you were gassed, and I was gassed as well. It was part of it. Fatigue.
You literally said it. Like it looks a lot closer than it was. He had me beat with 1.5 minutes to go.
Oh, I know, but it's because you broke down halfway through. I wonder
quit.
if I hit 8.
Yeah, I quit.
You were gassed. You were gassed.
It was
I
kind of
hit
crazy
8.
when you bunted. That was kind of wild.
He couldn't swing. He was out of gas.
I was out of gas.
I was too. I'm not saying I wasn't
but
either.
I could have found that. Like I said, I could have found that second gear if I needed to. Like if you hit 7, I would hit 8. If you hit 8, I would have hit 9.
Well, we'll never know.
We'll never know.
Like with Jake, he could have won this thing.
Jake potentially should have made it to the finals.
Tyler.
Fuck Jake. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. Can I explain?
Whoa. Come on, man.
That's like,
we don't use that kind of language on this program.
Yeah, like I feel like that's almost worse than shit talking Bobby Dahlbeck.
Agreed.
Like you don't say shit about Jake.
You can argue that's worse than shit talking us. Like you're shit talking Jake.
Yeah, you don't do that. Yeah, and you know what? Here's the deal. When you come back from the suspension, the first word out of your mouth better be a goddamn apology. You're going to apologize to Jake.
He knows what he's doing. Tyler
Yeah.
knew that was
Go
going
ahead,
to be a
apologize.
suspension. Come
Apologize.
Jakey,
on, bro. Ugh.
in that moment where we were in BP together.
Nobody calls him Jakey. Yeah.
That was
And
gross.
not
Yeah, that's
That was great. He is not a Jakey.
yeah, that feels, what's the word?
Wrong.
Gross.
Look at his
When you
face.
talk-
He's
when you-
Jake.
When you talk down to someone, what's that?
Condescending.
Demeaning. That's not the word I was thinking of.
Condescending.
Yeah,
Condescending.
yeah.
Is
It was
demeaning the right
condescending.
one?
They're
It was
both
both.
pretty similar. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's both.
All right.
Yeah.
Want to make sure I've been using that wrong my whole life. That's good.
Yeah.
Just taking it out for a spin.
I'm like,
Let's see
holy,
how-
tell me that's the right way to say that word.
Do I
like
have the accent in the right place? Is
It's
that,
like a
is
big
that what we're
time.
doing?
It's a big time slur, and I just like didn't know. It's like, whoa, he said demeaning
this-
again.
Demeaning motherfucker over here.
It's demeaning
This
piece
re-
of shit.
All right, Tyler,
This
apologize.
Retired demeaning guy.
Apologize.
Jake, I'm sorry, but what I was going to say, it's not actually that I'm mad at Jake, or I thought Jake was the MVP of the day. Hands up. I really did. It was incredible what he did. But holy shit, when we were in BP, I was like, all right, like me and Jake, like we're on a similar tier here. Like we're swinging, we hit a similar amount of home runs. And then he just goes out there and absolutely fucking embarrasses me. I'm like, Jake is like 6 tiers
Well, you
above
embarrassed
me.
yourself.
I did, but I was just like, damn, like Jake is so much better than Tyler Milliken. And he made it very clear, and
Yeah.
I respect the hell out
Yeah.
of that.
Everyone knew that
We all
going in.
knew
though.
that.
Like, yeah.
Not new.
The only
news.
person that was undecided on that was you.
I kind of felt like an idiot because I'm looking at the lines. I'm like, the only one that's obviously not going to be hit is Tyler's under. Like, let's at least be real here, and that was big hit. If you had the Tyler under, you were looking good.
Yeah.
I'll be back next year.
You will be there.
Yeah, you'll be there, no doubt. Yeah.
Where is it next year?
Atlanta. It's going to be chilly as hell.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Bring your parkas.
Frigid Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
If that's outside, we just got to call it.
Yeah, we're gonna find an indoor facility for the next one.
I won't survive another event.
I mean, the fact that Dallas was the one that puked and not you is crazy. Like, you were actually physically sick. You probably took 9,000 swings in the heat. He went to pour water on his head, but like poured it on his hat, so like it had no effect at all. Yeah, Tyler is a true underdog story, no pun intended.
Sounds like he did something to the bathroom that legally can't be said out loud.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Gotcha. Okay.
He did
the way
something.
he said it
He
earlier.
did something in the bathroom, but he didn't do the thing.
That makes it sound much worse.
That sounds really
something
bad.
happened to him in the bathroom.
Yeah,
Yes.
I had a
guys
very
saw that-
intimate moment with someone in the
freaky
bathroom.
he did. He had an intimate moment in the bathroom with someone else. That did happen.
Yeah. A very private moment.
Extremely private, near privates.
Mm-hmm.
One-on-one.
All right. That's it.
Mhm.
I mean, there's no games. There's no games to talk about.
I mean, Jarren Duran won MVP.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
about
we
to say,
got plenty of
I
stuff.
gotta
We
hit
got
on
plenty
that.
of stuff.
Listen.
Stuff.
Listen.
Listening.
Roman Anthony won the skills competition.
Listen.
Yeah, come
Who's
on now.
who's trying to fucking catch a suspension right now for taking a very clear joke seriously? Who wants it? All right, Steve.
Wow.
I mean, he said he wanted it.
You do want it.
I asked the question. Steve volunteered.
That was a crazy thing to raise your hand for. That was crazy.
That felt like something I would do.
Our suspension was looming.
And podcast wasn't done. Podcast wasn't done. You guys should know better.
We jumped ahead.
Steve hasn't gotten a suspension in a while, right? It's been a minute, Steve.
It's been so long that I was talking during the music and forgot that you can't
Yeah, you can't do that.
hear what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I figured it's been a while. I wanted to get that feeling again.
Yeah.
I think I suspended him last.
What did
Yeah.
he do?
I had a good streak going.
He said that stuff about Deuce Tatum.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm close to Jared now in suspensions. It's pretty tight.
Yeah, I mean, we're a wash on this one. I got suspended on this one.
No, true. Okay.
101, baby.
You?
102.
Oh,
It's got to be more than that.
excuse me.
You have maybe 105. I don't know. 101.
Yeah.
You just caught 2 in that Jake fiasco.
You're right. I did forget about all that.
101, baby.
You caught 1 to lead off the show.
I love that you tossed the baby on the background. Like, yeah, baby. I've only had 1 in a couple weeks. Like, that's just not true.
You've had at least 3 this episode.
Yeah.
Hey,
Minimum
baby. Hey, 101, baby.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, what is that number? What does that mean?
Significance, please, because it's not suspension.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
temperature.
Yeah. Jake, what was your favorite moment from the trip?
Probably me hitting 10 homers and Tyler hitting 0.
Yeah. That was sick.
Yeah.
What seed were you?
I was a 6.
Yeah, that's bullshit, dude. Steve?
I just want to say real quick, I apologize to Jake because in the lead up to this, I was like, our seeds should probably be swapped. Wrong. Completely wrong. He hit exactly 2 times as many homers as me. Well done, Jake.
Thanks, Steve.
I mean, yeah. Steve should be the 6th seed.
No.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Jake's clearly, well, Jake should be higher than a 6, clearly.
I said you, Steve, should be the 6.
No, I thought after my performance, I thought 7 actually was fitting, even though I thought it should have been better.
I think, how many did Jay Hay hit?
Jay Hay, I hit more than Jay Hay. I think he hit
That's what
4.
I'm saying.
Okay, I'll take the 6. I'll take the compliment and shut
The
up.
fuck?
My bad.
Can't even compliment this fucking guy. By the way, it's not my fault, dude. I got kids. Next year, Coley's gonna be there, so unfortunately, Connor can't participate. I'm sorry, Connor, but those are the rules. You know what? What, Steve?
We can't. We can make it a 10-person thing, right?
No.
Eamon in there?
No. It's only 8
Or
people. No. So Coley is gonna be there next year, so that means Connor.
Oh, I see.
can't.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
looked it
yeah.
up. Yeah, it says you can only have 8. So
Yeah,
Connor,
you
get
can
the
only
fuck
have
out of
8.
here.
Yeah, it goes by age. So the rules say that if there's going to be 8 participants, that the youngest they have to wait. So he's the youngest,
and it's a Georgia thing too. There's a law where if you're under the age of 25, you can't be in a wiffle ball home run derby.
Right. Yep. So yes, unfortunately,
That sucks for Connor.
no title defense next year, which sucks so bad.
Damn it.
Yeah. Fuck. I
Like
wish
how
he
you get rid
could
of
do it, huh?
The belt holder, not the guy who hit 0.
Well, he's older than Connor.
Yeah, he's.
I was also
what?
sick.
25.
I was also
Listen.
really sick.
Well, this is that leads into my point. Let's see if Tyler survives the next 365 before we start saying we got a full field.
Well, then I think like Eamond would probably do it.
Wow. Jeremy?
Jeremy.
The
Joe
cowardice.
West.
Joe West could do it.
Yeah, no, Joe needs a couple swings.
Tim.
Get Katie in there.
Yeah, Katie, Rudman. Like there's people.
Listen, as someone who's seen Rudman at Top Golf, if he gets a hold of one, the ball and the bat will explode on impact.
Well,
Like,
guess what? If the ball explodes, it's not over the fence. That's not a home run. So
No, it's a great
Yeah,
point.
that would suck.
It's a bad strategy for sure.
yeah. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But that sucks, Connor.
Yeah. too
Damn
bad.
it. Sucks because he's so good at it. But
And because we wanted him to, defend his title, but he can't.
yeah, like every champion should at least be able to defend their
Mm.
title. Like losing something like that without even getting a shot at defending it, that is
Damn it, Georgia.
bullshit.
I like how 2 minutes ago it was like Jake might have beat him, and now it's like this guy's too good to compete ever again.
Who the fuck said
Tyler,
that?
hold on.
Who said
Hold
that?
on.
Whoa.
Hold on. Look at a certain box really quick.
What's going on? Tyler, buddy.
Can we go one show without
So-
one of these? Like, what? You die every show,
I'm
Tyler.
coughing. What do you want me to cough with my mic
But it
on?
was
But
such
you
a
make the face like you're
cartoonish-
gonna literally die.
It felt that way for a second.
You're like in Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, in Dumb and Dumber, where they give the guy the spicy food and take his heart pills. That's what you look like. Like you were about to
Jesus.
implode.
I try not to be a distraction, and this is my punishment.
And that was hysterical.
Crazy.
Like I said, let's see if Tyler can survive.
Well, he's gonna be like Happy Gilmore. He's just gonna be like, yep, fucking 331 days until the Underdog Dinger Derby.
I'll be practicing every day.
We
That's
at
what you
least
said
know
leading
what
up
we
to
got
this
to.
one.
We know what we got to do now. I mean, indoors needs to happen. I think obviously there were some errors, and we cleaned up the mess and made it good. But it just, not outside again, please.
Yeah, not outside, and I'm definitely bringing my own pitcher. I already said this. Like, go watch my second round. I got 50% strikes. I had to call timeout to give Cade a breather. He was throwing he threw like 10 pitches, and one of them was a strike. If I had gotten as many strikes as Connor got in that second round, I probably would have beat him. But I didn't get that many. So I'm bringing my own personal pitcher next year.
What were you thinking of the real Derby? Quite the anthem. I know you guys already talked about that on Baseball is Dead, but
Yeah.
she was getting it.
I thought it was good.
Mm-hmm. It was a unique rendition.
Yeah, I thought it was like a. I literally in the moment, and I said this on Baseball's Dead. I thought it was just like, all right, I guess I'm just getting old, where like these singers kind of are so like artsy fartsy that they put their own rendition on it. I thought for sure that whoever her fans were just loving
Yeah.
this.
It's Ingrid, right? That's just Ingrid. That's just what
that's
she does.
classic Ingrid, who just she puts her spin on the national anthem, and this is what it sounds like, and it's great for her fans. Like, I'm sure her fans loved it, but I thought it was good. I mean, I was mocking it in real time. I was sitting,
Oh yeah, no, big
standing
time.
next to
Yeah.
Steve, and I was like, and the Rockets wrangling. It was almost like she was trying to sound like Steven Tyler in the Aerosmith, what the fuck's that movie? Armageddon song.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Good luck to
Anyways,
her in
though.
rehab.
What do you say?
Good luck to her in rehab.
Yeah, good luck to her in rehab. We're pulling for her, and I think what we already said was that her redemption national anthem should be at the Dinger Derby next year for us.
That is actually a great idea.
What do
I
you
love
think
that.
she would charge for something like that? I mean, she should
Well,
pay us.
Yeah, and I don't think she would charge as much as you would think right now, because it's going to be a year later. Like, there's not going to be a lot of buzz about
No.
that. If anything, that would be cool to be like, remember her, and everyone's like,
Oh yeah.
one of the worst anthems ever.
Not really.
Yeah, maybe by then, you never know. I mean, yeah, by tomorrow they'll be like, I don't remember the national anthem at the Derby, but that would be cool though. That would be
What
great
do
to
you
have
think?
her. Then again, she's just going to be. If rehab's successful, she'll just do a good job, and that's kind of not what we want.
No, that is what we want. We want the redemption arc.
But like you said, that rendition was unique, and
I mean, it'd be funny if she was sober.
she was even worse.
Yeah, if she was sober and fully recovered, and then she just tried to recreate the shitty national anthem.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
I want rehab to work, but then just round 2, do exactly what you did
Yeah.
in Texas.
Yeah. Like maybe we just use the Joe West budget on Ingrid.
Mm-hmm. Good call.
Coley?
Terrible name, Ingrid.
Yeah.
Just an awful name.
It's tough.
Yeah. I've never, that's the first Ingrid I've ever come across that didn't churn butter for a living. It's the first one.
Ingrid Andress.
Yeah.
Never knew that could be a name.
No, it is.
Shouldn't be.
But it is. And it's her name. So yeah, we'll see her at the Underdog Dinger Derby in Atlanta next year for the national anthem. sponsored by. I think it'd be very funny if we did a Clark's Ketchup sponsorship. Just had all kinds of like branding at the Dinger Derby.
Yeah.
Just a giant bottle of ketchup. Like if Coley's there, we'll make like a giant bottle of ketchup and left, and then whoever hits it gets Clark's Ketchup for life. Just a lifetime supply of Clark's Ketchup. And then whoever wins the Dinger Derby, like we just have like a jug, like a Gatorade jug of ketchup.
Oh yeah,
just dump it.
You get ketchup. Yeah, that would be great.
See, now we're talking.
That'd be very good.
Yeah,
That'd be
just
very good.
you win the Dinger Derby and you just drown in ketchup.
Literally drizzled.
You get drizzled all over. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. Can we do that? Jake, book the founder of Clark's Ketchup. We need to talk about this. I'm excited about it. Well, Jarren Duran won the All-Star Game MVP. That was pretty badass.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it's almost like like Josh Hamilton was a crackhead, and then he was what, Coley? He was. Let me finish my thought.
We've been talking about crack a lot on this podcast.
Let me land the plane. Just smell where I'm coming from first. Josh Hamilton was I think he was doing crack cocaine, and then he got clean and almost. He won an MVP and then he almost won the World Series, but then the Rangers actually lost because Nelson Cruz, and then I believe he relapsed and then got arrested for like throwing a chair at his daughter, which is very sad. And he's a bad person. We don't like Josh Hamilton because of that. And I'm not comparing Jarren Duran to Josh Hamilton, but what I am saying is up until Josh Hamilton revealed himself as a bad human being, his story arc would have made a great movie. But who wants to make that movie when we know how it ends? It ends very badly. It's not a success story at the very end. With Jarren Duran, this is someone that overcame mental health demons and goes from a deep, dark place to All-Star Game MVP. That's a movie that I would love to watch. You would disagree, Coley, that you don't think that Jarren Duran's story isn't movie worthy?
Definitely not. No, but also Josh Hamilton did something bad before he relapsed too, in Texas of all places. Jake, cut that segment.
Are you saying when he accidentally killed somebody, or was there?
Yeah.
That wasn't his fault. He was trying to do something.
It wasn't his fault, but he also was involved.
I mean,
that has to be the worst feeling ever. You try to be nice and throw someone a ball, and they die. That's
in front of their kid too. Like,
right? Yeah, one of the worst things that's happened.
One of the worst. You can't really fathom something worse than that.
No,
but it wasn't.
And we were there.
Fault.
Like we went to. That's where the fan fest was, and we're walking down the field when it's 150 degrees. It's like, oh yeah, there's a huge. The design's bizarre. Enormous gap between the stands and the wall, where you can just fall down onto concrete. That was a real miss.
Whoa!
What, by the
guy?
Oh no, by the team, by whoever constructed it.
All right, yeah.
I'm not going to make a joke. Come on,
listen,
I'm not joking about this. Come on.
All right.
Boom sauce.
Oh man.
The Jarren Duran movie, he's still got so much more script to write. Like,
I'm just saying it. I'm not saying put it to Hollywood tomorrow, but it's got a nice.
That movie stinks as today. Like today, it's not a good movie.
Yeah,
short
like
film.
You can't. Like if you're a baseball fan, and there hasn't been a good baseball movie in a while, you're not going to be like, yeah, and then he won All-Star Game MVP, because that's what every baseball player sets out to do with their career. Like that's the pinnacle. Is All-Star Game MVP. Like, no, but it's still a very cool accomplishment. And I mean, it is a major success story as well.
For sure.
The movie ends when the Red Sox win the World Series this year and Jarren Duran's World Series MVP. That's where it ends.
Boom.
Definitely a better movie.
Okay, boom.
At that point.
Yeah. Who plays Jarren Duran in the Jarren Duran movie?
Who looks like Jarren Duran?
In Hollywood? Imagine it's just like The Rock. I mean, he could, I guess.
Who's the kid from Holes?
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, I like him.
Rachel Starr.
No.
Yeah. She does got them holes.
Yes, she does. Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
who would play The Rock? I mean, who would play?
Who would play The Rock? Who's playing The Rock? Playing Jarren Duran?
Well,
Well, The Rock's obviously going to be in the movie too as himself. So who's going to play that?
Yeah,
Who's
like,
playing it?
The
The
Rock.
Rock is just at the All-Star game.
when
Who's
the,
playing him though?
when the Red Sox win the World Series, The Rock is like sitting behind home plate rooting for Jarren Duran.
Yeah.
So
Zach,
who
Now
plays
that
The
you
Rock?
mention it, the only place I've never seen The Rock is a baseball game. I've seen him fucking everywhere else.
Yeah, he's a football guy.
Sure, he was in Ballers, shout out Ballers, but I feel like I've seen him in every facet of life other than a MLB stadium.
Have you seen him at a basketball game?
Nothing immediately comes to mind, but I would have to assume he's been at like a Laker game or something.
He would probably be a Heat fan, if anything.
It's possible, definitely possible.
I saw him at Wimbledon.
That's a funny place to see him.
Why?
At Wimbledon's such like a quiet event, and I think of him as such a loud, like even like dead silent. He's a loud human being.
Wimbledon.
That's a D.
Big D.
Big D.
Wimbledon.
It's a D.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, just Googled it to confirm. It is a D. Wimbledon. But it's pronounced.
No, done. No, it's Wimbledon.
It's pronounced Wimbledon.
Yeah,
Eh.
it's like Toronto.
Yeah.
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 There you go.
Yeah. I made that up, by the way. I've never seen him at Wimbledon.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It is. Do you think we're giving enough attention to the fact that it's insane that a Red Sox player in 2024 won All-Star Game MVP? Now, I know there's a little bit of flukiness to it. It can just be one swing as it was with Duran. But the other four Red Sox players that won All-Star Game MVP were
Ted
Yaz
Williams, Carl Yastrzemski,
No,
Pedro
it was-
Martinez, Roger Clemens.
I'm saying
JD Drew.
the years of the teams. Like
Oh,
Yaz
yeah,
in
they all
70,
were
Roger Clemens in 86, Pedro 99,
99, JD
JD
Drew in 2008.
08. Those are good teams.
That was a great team. This is a good team, too.
No, I know, but I'm saying at least like those teams, you also expected them to be good going into the year. Going into this season, Jared,
Yeah, 86.
a Red Sox player
What was the Red
wins
Sox record in
All-Star Game
1985? I don't
MVP?
think it was good. Let me see. 1985 Red Sox.
When did they acquire Buckner? Or did he come up with the team?
81 and 81.
They were
Yeah,
exactly
see?
and won. There
Yeah,
you go.
see? They didn't think that the 86 team was going to be good.
So this is
World
like the
Series
86
good?
Sox right now. Actually,
Yeah.
oh,
Hope
that would be
not.
terrible.
Fucking, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be the worst thing ever. Let's hope they're not. Yeah.
Terrible.
Not great.
No.
But
99 didn't end too hot either.
Yeah, we got our
No,
dicks
of course,
kicked in.
of course. But still, like notable years for what ended up happening.
This is
and
gonna
maybe
be a
that's the
notable year.
parallel.
This is going to be a notable year, Steve.
Super notable. I mean, David Ortiz said right in Derek Jeter's round fucking M&M peanut. Like, we are winning the World Series, and David Ortiz has never lied to me before. Like, and a part of me is kidding, but the other part of me is like, he does know what a World Series contender looks like. I don't think he's just saying that to be the Red Sox homer.
No, that's true.
I will say I really liked how Jarren Duran, like, over the All-Star, like, events, really leaned into the fuck 'em thing. Like, it kind of felt like it was all coming together. Like, the MLB a week before is like, hey, we're going to give you this warning. If you keep, pushing this out there, we're going to probably end up fining you. He's like, well, great. I'm going to put it inside my suit. I'm going to put it on my cleats. Had the angry lizard on his cleats. It just kind of felt like the Jarren Duran, like, coming out party on a national level, where everyone was like, oh, shit, like, we've heard Red Sox fans bitching about why he needed to be in the All-Star game. Well, he gets his big moment out there, and to see him pimp a homer, we've never seen Jarren Duran
He said
watch
he's never
it.
done it.
Never.
Yeah, he's never done it.
Always hustles out of the box. So to see him kind of sit there and watch it, it was like, damn, for a moment you saw him like be like, wow, this is my moment on this stage. It was electric. I got goosebumps.
He seemed pissed that ball he caught like 10 feet in front of the wall. Like he was jogging up to it. Like, I hope the breeze that famous Texas breeze
Inside
I hope
the
it
dome.
carries it so I can try and rob it. He was like furious. It was a can of corn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was funny how that turned out. We ended up. I always feel like I always just want us to get like more content for the feed, and the fact we didn't have credentials is a whole thing, and I just wanted to like bash somebody's brain in because of that. But the All-Star game's
You want
coming
to
up.
kill someone over that?
No, I wouldn't actually do it.
No.
But with the All-Star game coming up, it's like, Eamon, we're gonna go to the game. We're gonna try to document some Red Sox stuff, and it starts off by Tanner Howe giving up a moon bomb to Shohei Ohtani. I'm like, if this is the only Red Sox thing we get out of this game, I'm gonna lose my mind. Duran steps in and hits an absolute bomb. That was really cool to see. And the fact that like you're doing the math as the game's going on, you're like, all right, so that's the go-ahead homer. So if this like he has to be MVP. Right. Like there's no one else that can win it if the score stays the same, and then it does, and he's out there getting the trophy. It's just I'm trying to take a step back. It's truly absurd to me that a Red Sox player won All-Star Game MVP with what happened this past offseason, this past couple of years. Netflix must have known this was going to happen. They're like the only ones that knew something like this was going down.
You guys saw the Netflix crew was filming his parents when he went deep.
That's great.
Insane.
I'm sure they got some really good stuff. Yeah.
I am endlessly fascinated to see the first 2 episodes of the Netflix doc because they had to, like, the Cam Boozer going to Pittsburgh shit's going to be like a whole episode. And then they're going to be like, and then for no fucking reason, the team got really good out of nowhere. like I'm very interested to see how they build up to that. Like maybe Cora the whole time is playing it cool. Like he knows he's got something. That would be a lie because like he couldn't possibly see like David Hamilton becoming like one of the better hitters in the American League, like stuff like that. No one saw it coming. So I'm very interested to see how they build up to now. And then, I mean, all the rest of it.
I'm sure the narrator's going to say what I'm saying right now. And like, there's literally a 0% chance that a Red Sox player was going to win All-Star Game MVP, but it actually happened. And Jarren Duran steps up. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's a better Netflix series subplot than feature film Jared was pitching earlier, for sure.
Listen, guys, if you don't want to see the Jarren Duran movie, then fuck you. You're not invited to the premiere.
I'm big in on that.
I have a ticket.
Tyler? What?
You got one?
Ticket. I want a ticket.
All right, you can come.
Ticket.
Thank you.
You can come. I already started writing the script. I started writing it right now.
All right.
So I'm just like, we're still in the first act, I feel like. And to Steve's point, it feels more inexplicable that it's him. Everyone else that we've listed for Red Sox, with potentially the exception of JD Drew, even though he was given a big contract and just came off of a heroic World Series run. But even still, that was a little inexplicable. Duran doing it, the way he did it, and how he's become who he's become this season, that's, for a Red Sox fan, fucking awesome.
Jeez.
He's handled the media stuff great, too. Like, all the interviews and everything. I mean, he can be a little shy, and Poppy went up to him and was just like, yo, man, like, big home, man. Red Sox, man. He's like, yeah.
Dude was just trying to watch film.
Yeah, well, David normally doesn't say a question. He's just like, I'm so pumped right now. It's like, yeah, me too. That's it for the interview, but he handled that great. And even last year, you think like Kenley makes the All-Star game. Shout out Kenley boys. That was obviously pre-Kenley boys, but he even said, I didn't think I was going to make the team. That was more just the Red Sox needing to send someone to the game. And now they have someone there that, we're obviously huge fans of, and he wins the MVP. It's just, I still can't really wrap my brain around it, but you are in a good spot to win it, right? Where if you're a reserve and you're a really good player, the point of the game you're in is like the 5th or 6th inning. So if you do hit a bomb, then naturally, if nothing else happens, you're probably going to be the guy.
My favorite part of it is he did it in Judge's spot.
Yeah, true.
By far. Because Judge, if in that same spot, strikes out or grounds out right to center. Like, no doubt in my mind.
There's no chance he hits a home run. That's fine.
No, you saw what he did in the schemes at bat. Like,
One
just
pitch.
not ready for the bright lights, no matter how dim they are.
True. He just sucks. He sucks.
He
know when
sucks.
it matters the most? He sucks, Mike.
Happy for Jarren. You talk to him
Correct.
after the MVP, Steve?
Before. Talked to him Saturday night at the players' party. And,
The
he
PP.
gave, what's up?
You talked to him at the PP?
I talked to him at the PP. Yeah.
Mhm.
He's really excited to be there. And he's always got a chip on his shoulder. That's always going to be the thing with Jarren. I think he's always looking for, like, who's the next person that doubts me? I'll just prove them wrong. And I love that about him. But no, it was good catching up with him. And yeah, it's, the cleats he had were great. He was looking super clean with the
Cleety.
Mike Jordan customs.
Yeah.
The lizards on there. And and then goes out and gets the trophy. Cool trophy, too.
Unbelievable trophy.
Underrated, right? We don't talk about the All-Star Game MVP
Unbelievable
trophy.
trophy.
Really nice. Jared?
I'm a little bothered that out of all the things that Ted Williams did in his career, that the All-Star Game MVP is named after him. Like, couldn't we? Like, I think it's something higher should be named after Ted Williams.
I don't think so.
Why?
Like, I think you're underselling how many trophies are there?
There's not a lot.
You can't
A bunch.
name the World Series trophy after him. Like, you just genuinely couldn't do that.
Why not? Because
He never won one.
Yeah, but he should have.
Never really came close.
That's not true. He
Specifically did a lot to make sure they didn't win that World Series.
he played in. He came one win away from the World Series. 1946 World Series, won 7 games.
45?
Huh?
He was terrible in those playoffs, wasn't he?
He broke his fucking elbow.
Oh, brother.
He still played.
Was that when he spit on the reporter?
He deserved it, probably. I don't know what he did, but I stand by Ted in that one.
I mean, the ALCS trophy, maybe? It's named after William Harridge.
Oh, that
Who is
guy. Who even knows? Who
Willie
even knows
That
what
should
he
be
did?
Ortiz. That shouldn't be
Yeah.
Ted Williams.
Yeah, true. No, I'm more just saying as a
the DH
this
award
trophy
being
matters. It's
after
not
it.
necessarily because he just won it a bunch. It's more that he was sick. So yeah, it's not. Cole, you're right. It should be someone that just won a ton of league
Like the
titles.
batting average title, I guess.
Yeah, that should be it. Is that named after anybody? Is that even a physical thing?
Nah, I don't think you even get a trophy for that.
No, they're just
What?
good job. No one cares. That's how that goes.
When Kobe died, they renamed every trophy. They invented trophies to name after everybody in the NBA. So now everything's got a trophy and a name. Baseball, I didn't know the ALCS was named after anyone. Obviously, there's a Hank Aaron Award. Does the Platinum Glove, is it just the Platinum Glove, or is it named after Ozzie Smith or something?
Should be named after Nolan Arenado, honestly.
Probably
It's
not.
just called the
It should
Platinum
probably be
Glove.
like Willie Mays or Andrew Jones or Ozzie Smith, and then Arenado somewhere in that next tier.
Ooh, it's the
What?
Rod Carew American League batting champion.
That
and then
makes
Tony
sense.
Gwynn in the
Yeah,
NL.
that makes
yeah,
sense.
That's tough to top. Yeah.
Yeah. Like Ted Williams, it should be annually awarded to the best player, the best hitter in the league who can also fly a plane and catch a fish.
Yeah. And is secretly Mexican. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jarren Duran.
And hates the press. Yeah. Jarren Duran, you won, dude.
If you are going to have the Rod Carew situation, though,
Steve?
highest he ever hit in a season
Nah.
was 388. Sorry.
No, it was cool finishing that. I wanted to ask you, Jerry. Well, I guess the boys that got to go to the park. What are your thoughts at Globe Life Field? Because I don't know.
It
Just exists, right?
Yeah, but I mean, the size of it is impressive.
It is.
There's nothing I think, the same way a lot of us
It's
feel.
huge. It's friggin' huge.
It's
The
massive.
That's a
place is
very Texas thing. Like, it sucks, but it's big. So it's
And
cool.
you could almost tell that was their goal. We don't need to do anything specific. It's just got to be massive.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Right.
all.
Yeah.
Like
I think,
Jerry World, they were like, let's make it massive. The sun's going to be blinding. You're not going to be able to see it all because of how big it is. And that's all they can do
Yeah.
is just make things big.
110,000 seats. That's all.
yeah, I like it. But what I enjoy most about ballparks is if it has something quirky. And there's nothing quirky about it. It's just big. But
And
yeah.
the Derby kind of needed that. Guys are hitting bombs, and it looks like they're going nowhere because the seats just go straight back, and
They
everything's
did look like
universal.
they were all shallow.
Yeah.
They all-
Off the bat,
yeah.
we were 8 million miles away, so I ended up walking around trying to catch a dinger. But off the bat, I'm like, oh my God, he got that. And it would go to the third row. I'm like, all right, this is silly. It's really stupid. They need to bring targets back where fans can win stuff. When I went to the 99 Derby, they had this big red flag on the top of each foul pole where if you hit it, it was $1 million for a fan in attendance. It actually wasn't a big red. It was actually small because it's $1 million. You want to have it was this enormous flag that was just
They had Mark McGuire up there. They couldn't just be,
No, yeah, when they saw Big Mac, was it make the flag smaller? But no, they had these little red flags at the top, and so the whole time I'm watching, I want someone to hit that. They haven't really seemingly done something like that since.
I will add, my big takeaway was I wouldn't be against Fenway Park getting a dome. I'm not saying it has to be used all the time, but just in certain situations, it felt nice to be under a roof and have air condition and be comfortable.
And we needed that, dude. I mean, that was our Derby Day. Let's not do that again, by the way. I think having our Derby on the Derby Day is maybe not the best idea. And it gives us no wiggle room. Like, when things went poorly, we adjusted great, but that then kind of took up the next full day. We get there early, we do it early, and I think it would work a lot better. I'm preaching to the choir here. This isn't like anyone would probably disagree with that, but
I want to do it during the home run derby.
Yeah, you want to just be in the real home run derby.
Oh, I mean, I tweeted it out. I'm sure you guys didn't see it, but I want to be in the outfield with those little fucking kids.
Yes,
I did. I saw that tweet. Yeah.
There's nothing I've ever wanted more than to just, I have a legitimate chance to actually be able to rob a home run and piss everyone off. That would bring me joy. But just mossing these children is really all I want.
I think there should be certain things. If you hit a child, one of the batters, you should get an added 10 seconds. I think if a kid drops the ball, he should be eliminated, and then another person should enter.
I like something about a child, but it's like, whoa. If you punch a child right in the...
It would be great to see Adolis Garcia be like, I need 3 more dingers, but I only got 2 seconds left, and he just ropes a line drive into left field.
little Johnny's head blows up hey, what?
Yeah. It's shocking little kid doesn't get smoked every year.
And I think sometimes it has happened, and ESPN has always just cut over, all right, what the next pitch?
They just help the kid off. They just start pulling him.
They just have stretchers ready to go for these children that are inexplicably, I can't say that. What's the word?
Inexplicably.
You nailed it.
Oh, God.
You're right
Inexplicably. That is malfunction.
There you go.
Why are they fielding? Do we know why they're fielding?
I think it's something to do with RBI or local Boys and Girls Club.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely a good thing, but I don't see why that's not a reason I can't be out there.
It's one of those things that when that idea started, it's yeah, cute idea, but should we do that? These kids might die.
Yeah, I don't know. There's rarely, I think there's been one web gem, in the entirety of it. These kids typically suck. So that's where it's if I'm out there, even if I suck or I'm good, it's just funnier.
And that makes every swing entertaining. It's all right, it's not a homer, but is McMahon about to do something crazy with this ball? Hey, if it comes to Fenway, if and when 2029, we're getting Coley out there.
I would also like to be out there if possible. Coley first, but me second.
I thought about that earlier too, because obviously the comedic value at least triples, if not quadruples, if you're also out there. But if you and I were to ever try and converge on the same fly ball, and there was a small child in between, and we smorged it, then they got a real problem on their hands.
Just cut the broadcast. It's over for the night.
Yeah, this would be a tough scene.
Well,
and shout out Roman Anthony.
Oh,
yeah.
Hell of a performance.
Those jerseys. Oh, I love them.
What did he wear? Let's see.
I'm saying the Futures game jerseys were so clean. They should have been the All-Star game jerseys.
It reminded me, was it 2010? The year that David Ortiz won the home run derby? They kind of reminded me of those a little bit.
Oh, that's a good poll, Tyler. Yeah,
right?
Those are very similar. Yep.
When you started trying to quote All-Star game jerseys, I was going to make fun of you, but you really did land that plane well.
Thank you.
He landed that very well. Just like Jared. Twice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do like these.
They're nice, right? And you can't purchase them, which sucks. I just get a blank version of this.
You bought it?
You wouldn't get the
Anthony? Speaking of buying jerseys, Steve.
Yeah. What do you want?
Coley, what do you think? What do you think I should get from Steve? He owes me a jersey.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. And $500K, which was already hit my bank account this morning.
No, it's already, you already got that.
Yep, that was a wire transfer. I think he initiated the wire transfer this morning, but I think it takes a couple business days to hit the account.
They said, "Are you sure you have this?" And I was like, "Yeah, Pat, send it over." And
I got.
He's good. He's good.
Well, Pat matched it, so it's technically a milli.
Right.
Yeah,
that's big.
Huge. Really helps out around the house.
That's good for getting the paper towels.
Yeah,
I could see that.
Yeah,
I could see
finally we can have mac and cheese.
That is mac and cheese money.
That's buddy. And it's not even like that bullshit brand. It's Kraft we're doing tonight. What jersey should I get? Jake, what do you think?
Looking now.
Maybe like a Rafaela with another 500K inside.
Oh,
Maybe you get a Sox All-Star jersey from the past because it was around the All-Star game bit.
yeah. I mean, like honestly, like that Nomar fucking 99 vest. Like I would kill to have that. I might even just like. Well, here's where I run into the problem.
I can't give you that. That's my favorite jersey.
No, and it's like a 3XL, isn't it?
No, I think it's a large.
Oh, I thought you got one comically oversized for some reason.
No, that first time I did, and I had to just sell it because I was down to my knees. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So
where did you get it? eBay?
This one, I think it was from a Section 10 listener.
What?
Like 3 years ago, they were like, "Hey, dude, like I know you've wanted this for a while. Like 125, and I'll send it to you." I was like, "Yes," immediately.
That's pretty good.
That's a great deal.
Ooh, Jared, I'm seeing. Let me see what size this is before I tickle your balls too big.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying 2006 Team USA World Baseball Classic Dontrelle Willis for sale.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would fuck with like a Marlins Dontrelle Willis.
For sure. The Mitchell and Ness only has the batting practice ones, which is like the Marlins, especially the Florida Marlins, have such clean jerseys. The batting practice one really sucks dick.
Yeah. The Mitchell and Ness Dontrelle Willis is like that teal color. Oh, no, this is the Dawson.
No, I know. That's what I mean. That if that were a Willis, yeah, you buy that immediately. I like how you just tried to correct me. Like, hey, I'm not.
No, because I Googled it and that was the first one that came up, but it was Dawson. But then, yeah, like they have the Dontrelle Willis that's like the one button V-neck trash.
It's the warm-up jersey. It's the one they used to wear before the game.
Yeah, that's trash.
Like, I get why they sell those because they're easy for people to buy, like the jersey of the summer a couple years ago with the Pedro 99.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, D-Train for sure would be. I know how big a fan you are.
I fucking love D-Train so much. I think, yeah, I agree. If this teal Andre Dawson were a Dontrelle Willis, it would be an insta-cop. Steve?
I'm trying.
Jerry, I was mentioning this on our trip, but you were looking extra strong this week. And I say that to say, I've never seen you wearing a vest jersey, and I feel like you're a guy that would look good in a vest jersey.
A vest jersey?
No, I'm
like
saying the 99.
One?
Yeah, like the 99 jersey.
Yeah, I it's either that or like, do they sell those stupid ass futuristic? Remember that?
So that's exactly what I'm Googling right now.
Yeah,
that's a good call. The turn ahead the clock
Griffey jersey.
Griffey one. Yeah, they do have the Griffey.
But don't they have the Griffey? I have this one, but it's not the right color. That pissed me off. Mitchell and Ness made it in like red, right?
It is red. I thought, didn't they wear two? Because I know they had the black one in real time. Right?
Okay, yeah, but the black one's so much cooler though.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like the red.
Dude, there's a pretty sick Todd Helton one for 180 Rockies.
Yeah, I gotta think on it. I mean, like it's a freebie. So it's crazy because, like, you know, I don't often wear jerseys, but I have a ton. Like I have a ton of jerseys, and I usually buy them in bunches. Like in the off season, I'll go to like Lids in the mall, and they've got all like the throwback. Like I have 5 Negro League jerseys. I have like a bunch of just throwback jerseys, and I'll go in there and be like, yeah, sure. Like I have a Nolan Ryan Astros jersey. I don't think I've ever worn it, and I've had it for 2 years.
It's a good one too. That is a great Astros throwback.
Yeah. I'm gonna start wearing jerseys more often, dude. I'm gonna become a jersey
my
guy
thing
again.
is like where to wear them, because at Fenway I don't really like wearing jerseys
No, you
too
can't wear
often.
them at Fenway.
I do it sometimes, but it doesn't always feel right. But it's sometimes you just gotta flex on them. You know what that's like, Cole. You wear probably jerseys more than any of us. McMahon's got some good fashion.
But I usually only wear them like around, like today I wore like the green Ortiz one walking the dogs. Like baseball jerseys are great for the summer because you could just rip those buttons right off. Now you're easy breezy. Do you have any Expos jerseys, Jerry?
I don't think so. I think because didn't you have the Pedro Expos?
I mean, yeah, obviously.
Yeah. So I have Pedro Mets I have Pedro Red Sox, obviously. I have like multiple Pedro Red Sox, and I have Pedro Mets. But then you had the Pedro Expos, so I wasn't gonna.
Yeah, but we all have the Pedro 99 one.
Yeah, the
Yeah, we
blue
have the
Montreal
jerseys.
Pedro's pretty clean.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got that one. I mean,
I
I have the Brady Montreal Expos one. I think
Yeah,
that
that
would
one's
be a weird
sick.
thing for us to both have.
Kalidas has
sick.
the whole Expos roster.
I
jerseys.
do have I have the Vlad Senior Expos jersey.
You know what?
Get the Bartolo.
You know what I don't have? That's kind of crazy that I don't have. I don't have a Barry Bonds jersey.
He was never in the
what?
PA. You can't get him.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
That's why. That's
Oh
so weird.
yeah. I
Yeah,
bet
you said that, and I tried to
there's-
picture it. I'm like, I've never seen anyone wearing a Barry Bonds jersey.
No,
actually.
you can't get them.
I bet you there's someone making them. Yeah,
You
they're on
get a
eBay.
knockoff.
Yeah,
one
but they
for
look
sure.
like crap. Yeah, I'm looking at them on eBay. They look terrible.
Crap.
That's crazy. No one has a real Bonds jersey.
I think back then they probably sold him because he was making like direct money off of them. But I don't. Someone's gonna like Mitchell and Ness probably has hit him up. I don't know why he's never done it.
Yeah. If you go on eBay and type in Barry Bonds jersey, these all look like trash.
Terrible.
What a miss.
Yeah.
Shout
Yeah,
out
it
John
sucks.
Dowd.
Yeah, get a John Dowd.
The John
The
Dow
would be
jersey.
funny.
What is there a Pablo Sanchez jersey?
There you
Sorry
go.
about
Yeah,
Yep, I did too. I was like, what the hell's wrong with you?
That'd be kind of
Pablo
funny.
Sandoval would be funny. Yeah, that'd be funny.
If you went to Fenway in a Pablo Sandoval jersey, that'd be very funny.
That I'd never do that. That'd be like putting on a Yankee jersey or
Yankee
something.
jersey. Yeah,
And
that'd be
almost
disgusting.
even worse.
Only a
Yeah,
loser would do
yeah,
that.
Yeah, who the hell would do
Yeah.
that?
Do you have a Nomar Dodgers jersey? Or would
No,
you
I
hate
don't.
that?
Yeah, I would hate that. Like I've got a few Nomar Red Sox. I think when he was with the A's, he was number 1. That sucks.
That does suck.
Do you have a Bobby Delbick jersey?
No, but he would probably
Ooh.
give me one if I asked.
That's true. Yeah.
Like I could get a game worn one tomorrow.
What about Ortiz Twins jersey?
Nah, I don't even like that. That's like
I like
I
that.
don't want to think about that.
I don't hate that at all.
Nah, I don't like that. Oh, all right. I think I know what I want now. If you can find it, well, I'd have to. I mean, there's obviously a bunch of different designs that I guess it could be, but a Jose Fernandez jersey.
Oh yeah, I've been looking for a
Yeah.
black one for a while.
We can-
They
I thought you
finding
had
a good one is tough.
No, I was in the market to buy a signed Jose Fernandez jersey, but not one to like actually wear.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, like it's tough because I loved Jose Fernandez, the pitcher, but like at the time when after he died and I was like still like a Jose Fernandez fan, everyone was like, yeah, well, if he survived, he'd be in jail because he killed people, blah, blah, blah. I think enough time has passed where you could rock a Jose Fernandez jersey.
Yeah,
Like
it's
now-
been
I
8
don't think a
years.
single person would say, unless you ran into the families, no one's going to
Yeah.
say anything.
Yeah, I'll put that in the maybe pile because I mean, like even still, like I don't like Mitchell and Ness is not dropping throwback Jose Fernandez jerseys. I don't think.
No, I haven't seen those in a long time.
It has to be black, Jared, you said?
Doesn't have to be.
No, Jet. Steve said he was looking at the black ones.
Yeah.
What about a Brock Holt?
Brock Holt
Get a
Rangers.
Brock Authentic.
A Brock Authentic?
Authentic.
Yeah, I'm trying to think other players I know you like love. Do you have any Brewers jerseys?
No, but like I think it'd
Yelich?
be weird to get Yelich. Yeah, nah, he's my boy.
No, I wouldn't. I would get a throwback for sure.
I would
Like a Ricky
honestly,
Weeks.
if they made Bob Uecker jerseys, I would get one of those. I would wear a Bob Uecker jersey for sure.
That'd be strong.
Yeah,
Yeah, Willie Mo Pena Reds jersey.
dude, I got a Willie Mo Pena World Baseball Classic jersey.
There you go.
I have a strong jersey collection that people just don't know about.
And you have a terrible location for them in your house too.
It
which
caught
is
me very
funny.
off guard. They're just in the middle of like the hall and the second
Well,
floor.
yeah, because like when I moved into this house, there were 2 bedrooms. So the master bedroom in this house, I turned into the media room. My podcast studio is the walk-in closet, and the TVs are on the wall, and like the couches and all that are in the master bedroom. down the hall, there's 2 bedrooms that are supposed to be kids' bedrooms. So I knocked down the wall and made it one big room. And then my girlfriend moved in with her 2 kids. So I put the wall back up, and now the kids are in that room. And across the hall, there was an office that I turned into my closet, and now it's their closet. So now all my shit is in the hallway on some Amazon $30 racks that I built, and it's been there for months. So until the upstairs is done, my closet is just at the fucking top of the stairs. Yeah. So that's where my jerseys are. And I still have a bunch of jerseys at my parents still. So like once I get like my shit situated upstairs and we build the closet and all that shit, then I'll go get those jerseys and put them all in there. It'll just be a monster jersey collection. But
yeah, we'll see. Let me know. I mean,
this is a productive conversation. You know, I've like a Wade Boggs Devil Rays jersey.
This is gonna an hour's gonna. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like a Josh Beckett Marlins jersey, maybe. I mean,
That'd be strong.
Yeah,
I don't know, like a JD Drew Cardinals.
Ooh,
Mike Lowell.
I mean,
Barnes.
a Tony Gwynn Padres would go kind of hard.
Oh, I didn't say that because I assumed you had that.
No,
you don't have that. Oh, that
That's
might be the
crazy.
one.
Tony Gwynn Padres would be
like
sick.
Dave Winfield. It's literally a 4-hour pod because we're just listing off like every player that's existed.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Dudes.
I wish the Phillies had more like cooler throwback players because like the old school Phillies, maroon and
The powder blue.
Yeah,
I never like getting the East Coast teams or teams that are kind of like in our general area. Like the one that always kills me that I want so bad is the Rays BP like vintage jersey, but I can't get a Devil Rays jersey. Just can't happen. But it's got the purple and but
they
I'm
were
not gonna
so
wear a
non-threatening
Rays
back
jersey.
then.
No, in the division,
I can't do it.
It can't be
can't do
division. The Phillies are an NL team. Even if
I've gotten one in division jersey ever, and it was a black Orioles Ripken.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Like,
that I have a black Ripken and I have a orange BP Ripken.
I mean, I don't know, like a Roberto Alomar, like Indians. I don't know.
Yeah, like a Ben Verlander Tigers.
So you just do B. Verlander just so they know.
Yeah, like that's a sick Justin Verlander jersey. No, it's Ben. It's a Ben Verlander.
Oh
jersey.
man, it's not a jersey, but they just have a shirt that says John Kruk on it. Mitchell and Ness. And it's a
you gotta
picture
get
of him.
Kruk.
A picture of him taking a big old hack. That's an unbelievable shirt.
Get crucked up, baby.
The Kruk. That's a great shirt.
Oh, I love Kruk. Ugh.
Halliday Phillies.
Manny Ramirez and Johnny Damon Rays bundle.
I mean, I don't know, like a Sheffield,
David
like,
Justice.
Do you have a Braden jersey? In all seriousness?
No, I don't. But I have a bunch of A's jerseys. I got like 2 Rickies, maybe.
I was thinking about this probably all season. If they lose the color scheme, like when we played them in Oakland and they had those Kelly green jackets on, I was just like, if they abandon this color scheme, like how badly are they going to fuck this up?
Yeah.
Are they going to fuck it up to the point where they lose the colors too?
Yeah. Like a Randy Johnson Mariners.
And it's another Expos one too.
Yeah. Like a Bartolo Colon Expos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, like a Rangers Rafael Palmeiro.
Yeah. Ooh. That'd be cool.
I mean, you're going to keep saying these things. I'm going to non-ironically keep branching off into I want a Juan Gonzalez jersey, and they don't sell those fucking things either.
Yeah.
That should be Mitchell and Ness. That's got Ness written all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a Cardinals Pujols and an Angels Pujols.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Dodgers.
I mean,
No, that'd be cool
I don't know, like a Braves Glavin.
though. Yeah. Like a Rockies Larry Walker.
While you're there, a Rockies Helton.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. The Matt Holliday Cardinals.
Ubaldo Jimenez would low key go hard.
Baldo
We've been
Jimenez.
talking about these stupid jerseys for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Just pick one, let me know. All right.
Yeah. People are just gonna people are gonna see the episode drop and they'll be like, well, there's no game, so it's probably gonna be a clean 40. It's like we did 40 minutes just on what jersey Jared's gonna get from Steve.
They got the whole Croc. Oh, it's sold out.
Croc.
I was about to
bidding
Croc
on
so
eBay.
hard.
An Angels John Lackey would bump.
Oh, yeah.
World
Oh,
Series
Chone
guy.
Figgins Mariners jersey.
Yep.
A Jason Bay Pirates
No,
cut off
that would
sleeve.
stink.
A Nate McLouth Pirates
I'm
jersey.
about to go crazy.
A's
Yeah.
Brandon Moss.
A Josh Reddick A's jersey.
I was thinking Astros, Josh Reddick.
No.
Yeah.
Nah, he was a heel in Houston. He was a babyface in Oakland.
I mean, I don't know, like a Reds Deion Sanders.
Ooh. You know what I would really want though is a fucking Jermaine Dye White Sox jersey.
Bang.
My enemy.
Jermaine Dye?
Yeah, I've told the story. I gave him the heckling of a lifetime. I sat right next to the pole. I think it was like my 11th or 12th birthday. We were playing the White Sox.
Yeah.
I gave him, yeah, he was just there. He was playing right field. So I gave him 9 innings of hell. And he went off to the tune of like 3 for 4, home run, double, like 6 RBI, was throwing guys out at second and home. And I never relented. It was the best game of his career. I kept going. Like nothing vulgar. I just like kept chanting his name and just being an 11-year-old idiot. And the last inning, after he warmed up, he took the ball and I was front row. He threw it right at me and it hit the wall, like where my dick and balls would be. And he just stared me down and I just smiled and waved at him and he finally broke. He just started laughing. He was like, all right, I get this kid won. We won by like 14 runs, but this kid dominated me. There's not much I can say.
Couple W's there that day. Impressive job.
Yeah. I'd love a Mike Sweeney Royals with the C on it.
Ooh, the swing?
Yeah, but it would be like the cutoffs, right?
Does Ness do Sosa's? I don't think they do. I don't think they do
either. Which
or
color?
McGuire's. That would sell like crazy, right?
I
Or
feel
maybe
like
not
I've
great,
seen McGuire's, but yeah, I don't know if they've got. Can't remember the last time I saw Sosa.
No.
I feel like they're big Ryan Sandberg guys over at the Ness.
True. I mean, I don't know. Like an A's McGuire?
Nah.
Indians Travis Hafner.
Well, we don't say that.
Nah,
word.
yeah,
Sorry.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Can't say
Let me take
that.
a step back here.
Whoa.
Jake,
We're not-
bleep that out.
Yeah, you can't say
No.
that, dude.
Oof. I definitely didn't already say that.
Yeah, you can't just be throwing that out there.
That was crazy.
Yeah, you can't do that.
If you want to call your shot with this jersey, you get a Conrad Kaysen.
Casey,
You get
Kasem?
yourself a Conrad Kaysen jersey, and that is the future right there. That'll keep you warm for the next 20 years because he's a 17-year-old boy that we drafted.
Yeah.
So he's got quite a career ahead of him.
Hell yeah, dude. The Section 10 podcast is brought to you by Sock Signatures. Sock Signatures is the leader in autographs and game-used memorabilia of tomorrow's Boston baseball stars. Visit SockSignatures.com today for unique items and the best prices on Sox prospects from Lowell to Boston. Use the promo code SECTION10 to get 10% or 10% off your first order at Sock Signatures.
.com.
How was that?
You sound like a seagull. .com.
That's crazy.
101, baby!
101, baby.
How do you still not know, Tyler?
It's crazy.
Like, I'm not even mad. I'm not even disappointed. I'm just kind of like,
Confused. Like, what?
yeah.
baffling.
So now I'm just like concerned.
.com.
I legit did it.
No,
I was
you
waiting
didn't.
for someone else to go.
Jake, did he do it?
He took like 15 seconds.
I didn't know I was up. I was waiting for the next person.
You are we went over this last time.
Why am I the next person?
That's just how it goes.
You, Coley. That's just like how it goes.
No one
Yeah.
decided that order.
We had a meeting about
We
this.
did
I
talk
wasn't at
about
the
this.
meeting.
We did talk about this.
We talked about it,
It was
on
like
the show.
a 5-hour meet. We talked about it for so long. And
Yeah.
we were like, should that be it? No, it can't be Coley Toast. Me,
Yeah.
you, Coley.
You, me, Coley.
Correct.
We discussed it.
Such a long meeting.
I got it off.
Whoa. Jeremy, cut that.
Jeremy
Clip
isn't
that.
here.
I found the Etsy person.
.com.
Thanks. .com. I found the Etsy person that Steve got that Gate D thing from. And they got
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of cool Fenway shit. I'm gonna
Dude,
get some of that shit.
They got some. Oh, God. They got some really cool stuff.
Yeah, they got some cool shit.
They got some cool stuff, as you can see right here.
Yeah, they got some
No,
cool shit.
Etsy's really great. It's a lot of really good Fenway stuff.
What are you laughing at?
What?
It sounded like a 36-year-old girl. Etsy's just really great.
Well, I thought it was for girls. I didn't know Etsy had cool stuff.
You're
like
thinking of
Gate
Pinterest.
Ds.
No, he's thinking of Etsy.
Alright.
But you can find some stuff. It was just the way you said that. Like a free ad for Etsy, which is not
Yeah.
like a company that makes money on it for itself. so
Never,
it's fine.
never.
Yeah.
Etsy's got really cool stuff. You should check it out yourself.
Yeah.
Etsy.com.
/section 10.
Yep. Get $10 off your first order.
Yeah.
That was Texas.
Yep. Red Sox win 3-0. Jake?
3-0 win for the Sox.
Yep.
Mhm.
Clean sweep. Went down to Texas and got the sweep.
I'm gonna buy a
I
lot
gotta-
of that shit. Steve?
Quick question for the guys.
Yep.
So I don't know what the count is right now, but I would love to know how many Drizzle It mentions the MLB Twitter account is going to mention this year. I want as many as possible. The fact that they did the MVP graphic with Jarren Duran and had Drizzle It, it's just credit to the boys. I just want hat tip to the boys. That was a big deal. Like if it happens in like a whatever Sox like whatever random ass series, right? Sox Rockies, something like that. It's like no, the All-Star Game MVP tweet had a Section 10 phrase in there. Boys are back.
I feel like back's even underselling it a bit. The Cleveland Guardians, Tyler, closer Emmanuel Clase comes in, and my mentions just get flooded like this should be the Kenley boys. We should be here. Like, if go click on any picture Kenley's posted in the last month, that's every comment is just Kenley boys up, which is unbelievably funny. Like I know he knows because he goes and likes the comments, so it's just unbelievably funny how back this show is. Like, it's never been more back.
Oh, Kenley's liking the Kenley boys?
Not like every single one, but he has liked enough to where he absolutely, like, he's been reposting stories that say Kenley boys on it. Like
I gotta
whether
say,
or not he knows where it comes from, he knows that we're here for him.
an MLB admin, I'm not just going to be, asking a request here that's a little unfair, but there's been some moments, maybe like a 6-out save, maybe like not giving up a run on the
Kenley
road
boys.
all season where it's like, maybe we use Kenley boys. I don't know. Maybe that's in a tweet.
It was kind of a great time with that 6-out save. I'm just saying if there was going to be a moment for it.
That's all.
Yeah, Kenley boys are they're hot right now. It is very funny. Like I forget who pointed that out. Maybe Jake. when you go to Kenley's Instagram, just all the comments are either Kenley boys are up or Kenley boys up, never down, never down. Like I'm gonna go look at it right now. It's kind of crazy.
Point,
it's very
Jake.
funny.
I'm just gonna comment that on everything.
I'm just gonna attribute this to Jake for noticing. Yeah, click on the click
I
on
mean,
the
Jake
comments.
never stops yapping, so
Up,
it's a
up,
fair.
Up. Kenley boys up. Love watching you pitch. Kenley boys up. Kenley boys up. Kenley boys up. Kenley boys up. Kenley boys always up. Kenley boys up. Kenley boys. Kenley boys always up, never down. Always up, never down. Kenley boys always up. These are like always up, never down. Kenley boys up. Kenley boys up. Kenley boys up. Kenley boys are up. Kenley boys up. Kenley boys up. Kenley boys up. This is like he must be like what the where did this come from? Like what are the Kenley boys?
Well, to the point where someone says you're the man, Kenley, it's like shut up, dude, shut up. Like, it's fucking
Say the phrase.
Say the phrase and get out of here. Like, don't, you're great, Kenley. That's not it. That's not the line. Job well done. Yeah, you too. Get out of here.
Kenley boys are just always up, dude.
Up,
Candy boys up,
never down.
never down.
Never down.
Never down.
Never down. Yeah. Stop and Shop, look ahead.
Yeah.
Stop and Shop, look ahead. Brought to you by Stop and Shop. Head on down to Stop and Shop right now and use the promo code section 10. They'll get you 10 cents. 10 cents off each tangerine when you buy at least 5 pounds of tangerines only at Stop and Shop using the promo code section 10. Yeah, you'll have to excuse me though. Every ad read so far this program has been off the top of my head. I just sometimes I have to search my brain a little bit harder to get that. Red Sox are playing the Dodgers this weekend. It is in LA because, as you know, Mookie Betts returned to Boston last summer where he what's the word?
Dominated.
Pandered.
Destroyed them? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Pandered to Red Sox fans so that he didn't get booed while he was here. But now the Red Sox are in Los Angeles. And boy, did the Dodgers line up their rotation. It's aces galore. On Friday, it's Nick Pivetta versus Gavin Stone. On Saturday, it's Brian Bayo versus Justin Wroblewski.
Obviously. Come on. Don't make it like it's a question mark. We all know who that is.
Yeah. And then Cutter Crawford versus James Paxton, who I believe Tyler Milliken wants to give the qualifying offer to in hopes of extending him to a 7-year, $250 million deal. That was just the beginning.
That was a dog shit take. That was crazy.
That was bad.
Wait, that was serious?
Yeah, he wanted 7 years, 250. He said.
The QO was real.
Steal.
The QO was real, yes. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull up. I'm just gonna read their stats because obviously they didn't name this fucking starters for this series until like 20 minutes before we went on the pod.
It felt like illegal how late they dropped the starters.
Yeah,
You guys didn't believe him when I gave you guys the
Well,
tweet.
no, that's not what happened at all. We asked you a very direct question, and you wouldn't answer the question. You just kept giving out other answers you thought we wanted.
He gave wrong answers so consistently.
Who had the matchups at the end of the day?
No one. That's not what we wanted.
yeah, it's really not.
Even when I'm right, I'm wrong.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
suck, dude.
It's just the simple
suck,
following
dude.
of directions. You
Yeah,
stink
dude, you
at.
blow.
Yeah, you blow ass, dude. Okay, Gavin Stone. Gavin Stone is 9-3 with a 3.26 ERA, a 3.66 FIP, a 1.23 WHIP, and a 7.08 strikeouts per nine. So obviously, it's not someone that strikes out a lot of people. He's averaging 5 2/3 innings per start. He's made 17 starts. 8 of them are quality starts. He's given up 91 hits in 96 2/3 innings. Has walked 2.61 per nine, which is whatever. It's nothing crazy. Doesn't give up many home runs, 0.74 home runs per nine. But yeah, not going to strike out a ton of guys. That's Gavin Stone. James Paxton, yeesh. He has also made 17 starts. He's 7-2 somehow.
Oh, wait. Did we skip Rabluski?
No, I'm just
we're being
going in order of what I'm
disrespectful.
looking at here. This is a very makeshift
Oh,
Stop
okay.
and Shop look ahead because Connor usually does the notes for a Stop and Shop look ahead. Not Home Run Derby Connor, different Connor.
Oh, okay.
And we didn't have we didn't even know who was pitching until like basically we
Yeah,
started.
they just
the
dropped
podcast.
5 minutes ago. Yep.
Yep. Paxton, 17 starts, 7-2, 6 quality starts, 84 and a third innings, 78 hits, 41 earned runs. He's walked 44 and struck out 57. That is a horrendous ratio. A 4.38 ERA, a 5.05 FIP, a 1.45 WHIP, a 6.08 strikeouts per 9, and a 4.70 walks per 9. Horrendous ratio. He's averaging 5 innings per start. Roblowski, what a guy. He's made 2 starts. He's 0-1. He's pitched 10 innings, given up 10 hits in those 10 innings, 7 earned runs allowed. He's walked 4, struck out 8, and given up 4 bombs. 4 bombs in 10 innings. The FIP is actually worse than the ERA. The ERA is 6.30. The FIP is 8.05. The WHIP is 140. It's a 720 strikeouts per 9, a 360 walks per 9. He's averaging 5 innings per start. This feels like 2 out of 3 to start the second half against the Dodgers. On the road, still a good team, even though they are very banged up in the starting pitching department. Clearly, if they got fucking Paxton and Roblowski going in this one, Gavin Stone, very good pitcher. I'm not gonna shout down on Gavin Stone. He's been very.
They had a Friday Gavin Stone, no less.
Oh yeah, that's an L.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What
Gavin
are we supposed
Stone
to do?
Friday L. That is an L. But this is going to be your classic Red Sox Friday scheduled L. Saturday, I know it's Bayo, but Roblowski stinks, and then you've got Cutter.
What the fuck is that?
What?
They win the games he pitches.
That doesn't take away from the fact that he stinks.
You acted like that was the reason.
They don't win because of him. They win in spite of him.
The offense goes crazy knowing they need to.
Right.
Much like what Houck did for Duran in the All-Star game.
So what I said was not incorrect. He still stinks. That doesn't mean that I said that they were going to win the game. Kelly, I picked them to win the game. Jake, did I pick them to win a game?
Even if Bayo's pitching.
Jake, did I pick them to win the game?
Yeah, you had a win in that one.
I had them winning the game.
And my point is they always win Bayo games.
All right, well, I got Bayo going fucking 4 2/3, 5 earned with 4 walks, 2 hit by pitches, and 9 hits.
He's gone 5 innings in his last 3 starts minimum. Worked in the 6th in 2 of them.
It's not like the best.
I'm giving you hope. Give me an extra out.
All right, yeah, sure, whatever. The Red Sox win that one. They win the Sunday Sox, take care of business. It's a 2 out of 3. Coley?
It's classic 2 out of 3. Someone asked me, like, we're getting more and more people like tuning in because of the time of year it is, and it's really the only show in town. And they're all just like, tell me what I've missed. And it's just like, yeah, as long as this team's not playing on Friday, they're probably going to pummel their opponent. If it's a Friday, don't even tune in.
That is a fair thing to say, yeah. Yeah. Steve?
Yeah, the Dodgers are just 12-12 since the Mookie Betts hand injury, playing 500 ball over the last handful of weeks. The Sox have only played 3 series ever at Dodger Stadium. This is their first trip there since 2016, when Stephen Wright was injured diving back into second base while pinch running for David Ortiz in his final season.
David Ortiz.
David Ortiz. That was a few weeks after Wright's only All-Star selection with the Sox. 1-2 series record for the Red Sox at Dodger Stadium. The only series win was in 2013. Jared, they won the World Series that year, did the Red Sox. And the homer that Shohei is going to hit off of Brian Bayo on Saturday is going to be absolutely insane. And, hey, Red Sox still win, Coley. Red Sox still win that one, so don't worry about it. Pumped for Sunday Night Baseball, Cutter Crawford. 0.45 ERA in his 3 July starts this year. The last 3 starts for James Paxton .995 ERA.
Ooh.
So really looking forward to that one. And after Friday night, which you should not watch, no one watch it. It's a 10-10 start. Do something else. They're going to lose. After that, the latest game start time, I can't really speak today, is 8:40 p.m. So no more real late starts after this one. Give me Sox 2 out of 3 in La La Land.
Wow. McMahon, did you already pick?
Oh my God.
You did or you didn't?
Yeah, I had a clean 2 out of 3. If Tyler also has Bayo slander, I'm going to lose my mind.
I'm not
It's
a Brian
not
Bayo
slander
hater.
if it's true. I just said he sucks.
And the Sox are going to win.
Yeah, and they're going to win. They're going to win. Tyler?
Thank you. I won't pick the Red Sox to win on Friday because I'm not an idiot. But I will say Nick Pivetta, who has struck out 10 batters in consecutive starts. The last time someone did that was Eduardo Rodriguez in 2019. If he makes it 3 straight, he'll be the first to do so since Chris Sale did 8 games in a row in 2017. They still won't win that game, but it'd be nice to see Pivetta do that.
They're getting
Game
spanked
2.
on Friday. It's going to be a blowout.
Brian Bayo versus the Dodgers. Am I scared? Sure, but we know you got to win 2 out of 3 in this series. They'll take that game on Saturday. Cutter Crawford hasn't given up a run in his last 15 outings. We know Cutter Crawford's going to be fresh. We've seen what he's looked like.
What did you just say?
What'd I say?
His last 15 outings?
Oh, 15
this
innings.
This is the greatest pitcher we've ever
15
seen.
innings? Excuse me. Did I say outings?
This guy's got 15 straight scoreless outings.
Excuse me. Cutter Crawford hasn't given up a run in his last 15 innings.
How the hell did he not make the All-Star team?
He's gone at least 6 innings in 8 straight starts.
This guy's got a 0 ERA on the year.
Fuck you guys. Dude. I hate you. I hate you all.
I hate you.
Cook, Tyler, cook.
Thank you. Besides James Paxton, we'll also be seeing Kike Hernandez again. Joe Kelly will be activated for the start of this series coming off the IL. So we're going to be seeing him. And then Teoscar Hernandez, it made me a little sad seeing him do what he did in the home run derby because he was once again basically begging to be a member of the Red Sox.
Where the fuck would he fit on this team, dude?
Teoscar Hernandez?
DH.
Send Masataka Yoshida to the moon.
He would love that in terms of the
Oh,
sites.
yeah.
they just found a new cave up there. He can go in there.
Yeah, he's just up there with the camera like, this is sick.
Yeah, so I'll take 2 out of 3.
Okay. Jake?
I got a clean sweep for the Sox this weekend.
Wow.
I think that they have just taken so many L's on Friday that they're due for a win. And by that logic, you would think I would say they'd lose on Sunday. They're due for a loss. That's not true. They're taking all 3.
Wow.
Bang.
All right, I'm excited for this weekend. Some good competition. The Red Sox usually play up to their competition, so this is going to be good. Dodgers, it's a nice time to play the Dodgers. I don't know if you guys saw. Shout out to Brookskate, one of my favorite follows on Twitter. Brookskate had a tweet about the strength of schedule.
_gate, is that the handle? I think?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I discovered this account, and I've been telling everyone about it.
Mhm.
How many followers do they have when you discovered them?
6.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez. Good on you.
Yep. And they tweeted out the strength of schedule for the second half, and the Red Sox have literally the most difficult schedule. And people are like, oh my God. Like the Red Sox have beaten every good team that there is. Like we haven't played Houston yet. I know that Coley doesn't believe in the Astros being a good team. I mean, they're a good team. They're a good team. I mean, if we're a good team, they're a good team.
When did I say that?
The fucking last time they came up, you're like, oh, I know you guys are pissing your pants about the Astros. You were talking about the path to the playoffs.
I'm saying I'm not scared of them.
I mean, should people be scared of the Sox? Should people be scared of the Sox?
Yeah.
Okay, then you should be scared of the Astros.
No, I shouldn't.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Because when we turned our season around, the Astros turned their season around.
Okay. I have faith in the boys. Remember 2018? I sure fucking do.
That team was pretty good.
So was the Astros team.
Since May 19th, the Red Sox have the best record in baseball at 31-18. The second best record is the Astros. Just saying.
Good for them.
30-20. Just saying.
Being scared of someone
I'm not saying
they're good.
Hey, I'm not saying be scared of them.
Hey.
I'm not saying that they're better than us. I'm just saying that if we're to be a scary team, because we have the best record in baseball since May 19th, then the Astros need to be respected. We beat the Phillies, we beat the Yankees. The Yankees aren't even good. We beat a lot of good teams. I'm not afraid of the Dodgers this weekend. I think that's 2 out of 3. But I'm just saying that if you want to call the Red Sox the best team in baseball since May 19th, and the Astros are second. Just saying.
I'm happy for him.
I'm just saying.
Ecstatic for the Astros.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Couldn't be more pumped for the Stros.
Tyler, any comments on the second half strength of schedule?
I believe since the Philly series, the Red Sox are 9-5 against teams over 500. So I know we talk so much about how bad that record was early in the season. Further proof that they've been showing up against really tough competition or good teams.
Mm-hmm.
And another reason why you need to friggin' add to this club.
Friggin' add, dude.
You gotta add.
If I see Breslow, I'm gonna be like, you better friggin' add.
That's it. Say it to him in the streets.
Gotta add. Have to add.
Yankees have the 27th toughest schedule as well. So something to think about. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say this guy. Tyler, I'm just saying in the unofficial second half of the season here, get ready to see a screenshot of you in a Yankees jersey about 1,000 times on Twitter.
Mm.
That's coming up.
It was for the lulz, man.
It's for the lulz.
None over here.
All right. We'll be back on Sunday. Oh, I'm sorry.
All good. Weather look ahead. It's brought to you by Billy's Gummy Bears.
Sorry. You chew them with your mouth.
Yeah. Chew them with your mouth, Jared. Friday is game 1, 10 p.m. First pitch. Once again, do not watch this game. Do anything else you can with your time on Friday night. Don't even think about tuning in. It's going to be sunny, 79 degrees. I know.
Fangul.
Hey, 101, baby. 8-mile-an-hour winds, 0% chance of rain. Saturday's game 2. 7:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time first pitch. Sunny, 86 degrees. I know. 10-mile-an-hour winds. Once again, 0% chance of rain. It's in Los Angeles. Sunday, 7:10 p.m. first pitch. They just love the Sox on Sunday Night Baseball. They cannot get enough of them. Sunny, once again, 86 degrees and 0% chance of rain with 10-mile-an-hour winds.
Scabada beachy.
Bada bingo. That will do it for your weather look ahead, which is brought to you by Billy's Gummy Bears. Chew them with your mouth.
Coley, final thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we were going to preview. They released the 25 schedule. I thought. We were gonna run
great point. That can be right now.
Prediction. And also, I mean, shout out Conrad Case and shout out the rest of the draft. I know you guys talked about Montgomery because that was the night of the last recording. Very excited about that. Very excited about just kind of the entire draft. They just took a bunch of big fucking pitchers who can do exactly one thing elite, and then they're going to teach them the rest of it. Now we can actually see the factory at play. But I couldn't be more excited about getting the Georgia Gatorade Player of the Year and announcing him as a two-way. Like, that's very exciting, and everyone should be excited.
First guy that will actually have the chance to do that since Casey Kelly? And Casey Kelly didn't even get a real shot.
I was listening to, I'm going to plug another podcast here.
Yes.
I was listening to the Sox Prospects guys.
Oh, we love them.
The GOATs.
Right, we love them. And yeah, they brought up that Casey Kelly was done disingenuously by the Red Sox. I don't think that this is.
But when you're, at the MLB draft combo and you have exit velocities that are 102 miles per hour at the plate. Combine?
Yeah.
I said combo? But yeah, your exit velocities are 102 miles per hour, and then you're also getting near 100 while on the mound. That's absolutely fucking ridiculous. And he's one of the youngest guys in the entire draft class.
Yeah, 4th or 5th youngest guy in the entire class.
Insanity. And Piantoli, the Red Sox hadn't taken an arm in the first or second round since 2017. Tanner Houck in that first round. The Sox Prospects guys break it down much better than I would in terms of, all the different characteristics he has on the mound. But to invest that kind of money in a pitcher is pretty damn telling of how this new front office is kind of operating. So great stuff from Devin Pearson, Justin Willard, really starting to see the change in direction here.
Steve, final thoughts?
Just really proud of the team. I had already said this earlier in the show, but really proud of. We had a lot of stuff that like didn't go our way that was out of our control this week, and I think everybody handled it super well and was very professional. I know Tyler, you had mentioned this earlier, but it was just cool to see us all in the same place at the same time. We do this show twice a week, and we're just, either in a closet or a bedroom and whatever. And it's like being in the same place, being able to kind of crush the content when a lot of things went against us. I was really proud of everybody and kind of how we handled it, and it speaks a lot to what we can do as a team. So that was really cool.
Jake's takes.
Let's go Sox.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go,
Sox.
dude.
Nailed it.
Let's
Sox.
go.
All right. We'll be back after the Dodgers series. Okay, bye.
Buenas noches, amigos.